Hi and welcome to Origin of Concepts. Today we're gonna talk about this fella up here, the scorpion, which is a part of many world myth. And it's no secret that the scorpion can be found under stones and in the desert and places where scorpion lives. But it also lives in the Milky Way center. So let's take a look at the Milky Way center here. And today I made a pre-image because it's pretty detailed up there. The scorpion is the striped shadow, and let me show you where the striped shadow is. Oh, give me a second here. The striped shadow is here. Which is the scorpion, and the tail is the small shadow rising from the top of the disk in the Milky Way center. And I'll get back to this image later, because now we will get through the key features from the text in the mythologies. So let me go back here. In Greek mythology, Gaia sent a giant scorpion to kill the hunter Orion after he threatened to destroy all animals on Earth. And of course, Gaia, which is Mother Earth, is the female posture shadow or the silvery shadow right here. And let me outline it. For you who have seen the videos before, should already be familiar with this image here. So here we got the female, which is basically the female in every single myth around the world. Okay, and then we got Orion, who wants to kill all the animals, and the animals is represented by this striped shadow here. This is all the animals. And yeah, the striped shadow here is also used to pronounce or to play the earth. It is the black soil in the Milky Way, the earth, and therefore Gaia, the woman, is Mother Earth. It has nothing to do with our Earth to do, our planet. It's wisdom. And I'll get into that in a video about Gaia later. So now we got the Gaia in place and the scorpion, which is here. So Gaia sent the scorpion, and yeah. Let's go on to another myth with the Phaeton or Phaeton from Greek mythology. The guy driving around in Helios' chariot. A large fiery scorpion encountered Phaeton while he was driving his father's Helios' chariot. And the fiery scorpion is of course the same scorpion, and the fire is the light here from the golden disc, and it runs down through the striped shadow, and therefore the scorpion gets fiery. And here is the scorpion tail. So here you got the fiery scorpion. And now let's move on to the manticore, Persian, Greek folklore, where there's a scorpion with a human head and a body of a lion. And it's red or brown. And red eyes. So let's look for the red brownish scorpion with the red eyes. And if you look carefully, because it's the same scorpion, I'll outline it with white. I'll just make a quick outline here of the scorpion. And here we got the secondary claw somewhere. And here we got the head. Okay, and here we got the body and the sting. And if you look closely, in this dark shadow here, there are two red eyes. And those eyes is very often used in mythology. And in this case, it's the eyes of the scorpion, the red eyes. And if I remove the drawing again here, or if you mute it, you can see it actually look as the face of the scorpion. So here you got the face of the scorpion. And just to finish this text, it also got the human head and a body of a lion. And without going into details, the human head can be found here in the Milky Way disk, which is also the lion head. And the lion's body is, of course, the silvery or striped shadow here. And then it also got the, let me see here. No, that's all. That's the lion's body, so to speak. It looks like this. This is the lion in the Milky Way. And then the scorpion was red or brown. And the red color is, of course, the red color in the Milky Way center, running into the striped shadow. Let's move on to Selket or Serket from Egyptian mythology. The goddess Serket was depicted as a scorpion and acted as a protective deity, often associated with the stinging, fiery nature of venom. Yeah. And the scorpion is, of course, the same. And the venom is, of course, the red light from the Milky Way center here, spreading out from the golden disk. In Mesopotamia, we got the famous scorpion men. And let me read here. In the Epic of Gilgamesh and the Enuma Elish, scorpion men, and a long name I won't tell you here, were terrifying guardians with human heads and torsos and scorpion bodies. They stood at the gates of the god Shamash at the mountains of Mashu, warning travelers to the dangers beyond. Okay, let's start draw the mountain here. Here you got the mountains of Mashu. And they were guarding the gate, which is the striped shadow here, and the scorpion, of course. This is the gate of God, so to speak. And then we need to find the two scorpion boys. And they are, of course, hidden inside the striped shadow, because the striped shadow is like parted up in pairs of two stripes. There's also one here. And two of those pairs of stripes is, of course, the scorpion boys. And here you see their heads and bodies, so to speak. And then, of course, the rest is the scorpion here. And they got some legs and some claws here. So, here you got the scorpion guys, the two scorpion men guarding the gate. Yes, and then let's go to the Aztecs on the opposite side of the world, because they also got scorpions. And let me clean the board here. And I'll read. In a myth explaining the scorpion's creation, Or the scorpion's creation, the god Yadel punished a priest named Yapan by turning him into a black scorpion with the name Kolodl after he failed some kind of a spiritual test. This scorpion is, of course, also the striped shadow here. But then let me go a little deeper into this subject. Because the name, I have to spell it right here, Kitlal Kolodl means the star scorpion. Or even more precisely, she of the starry skirt, starry skirt, scorpion. And this is commonly related to the constellation Scorpius, but that's totally wrong, you know. It has nothing to do with the constellation Scorpius to do. And let me explain. Because the scorpion stars is the colorful stars within the striped shadow here. It's one of the brightest points in the entire Milky Way center, concentrated of colored stars. It's the rainbow and all the diamond and jewels and the king's crowns and the jewelry and everything comes from there. So this is the colorful stars, the scorpion stars. And of course, the greatest star of them all is the disk in the Milky Way center, which also was called a star in many myths because it's shining, and a star means a shining thing. So they didn't talk about stars, they talk about shining stuff. So here we got the Aztec scorpion, and it's not the constellation. The name was Kitla Kolodl. Yeah, go on the internet and find it. Maybe I'll make a video just on that specific guard or scorpion at some time. And then let's move to Hinduism. The goddess Shalama is a deity of the southern Karnataka region. It's a local place in India where they use this scorpion woman. And it's, of course, also the scorpion when we read the text deeper. And then to end all this scorpion talk, let's talk about the constellation Scorpio. Because as with all other constellations known, there's 84 of them, the scorpion from the Milky Way center was used as idea to outline a scorpion in the constellations, specifically in the zodiac. And no myth I'm aware of is based on constellations. Not one single. All of them is from the Milky Way center. The constellations came later. It's just like the ancient, it was like the stars doesn't matter. It's like, they are just there. Of course, they were not, because the stars and planets were used for measurements and stuff like that, but not for their divine text. The divine text was always thing you knew was there, but you couldn't see. Or, you know what I mean. You get it. Okay, that's all from now. And the scorpion, thanks for watching, and I'll be back very soon with a new video. And until then, take care. See ya. Bye.